It's even another from my crabber, better news TV series sources. So when you subscribe to better news TV, best subscribe. No like and no share, no turn on notification bell on Sabe update BI on Sabe to me account. I make I was a comment section once you're there. Best also believe you comment the BB a cost or no. Na en 72 ben koso o my Ghana mo efa Winiba and some question said there's demonstration change bi a koso o Winiba and demonstration ni nyina na say eye ahemfo mu krom ho omo ne aban mu mpanimfo bi aye kanana ama omo asase a omo chi omo ya aboa kire omo kwachi saa emmo omo de beye omo festival no eye ahemfo mu krom ho any abana ye kanana abana ye kana aton asasana ama a mining company beer because of say they have found lithium in that land na ensemble no mother course abroad demonstration e course no mo yakone nkoti ne ba de aka bia no ye the best one so mo nkoti mra
Dedwe ya de hia mu wini ba ewa futu abato mpeso so evivi mantemu eti wo hugu monteso eti pentin kwani nyina ran se wo twutonto edi aguoma hemfo eni aban so se aye bia jai enya ye bia twaso Ghana nsase wodo akwa ye brento ni nsuensu nyina da no emu gold sika kokko ye tu ami ensase nyina e wose ye bohu banya bibi papa edi ma enchirima no eyade a anvu binu mu kyehye kyese politicians echi wo ma se ni nyina kakra aka no so a semre yesi kyese gudio foforo so efre ni lithium enu so ebi ewo mu a MPP aban epeso wo kyere se ansana evinjia wo twin wo betwa bewie ni de na kyese asase mu agudie bia de yo madwa pade wo ma tonton sase no e de mema investors ni science Winiba adihye bu a kyere se Ramsar site eno eye kwaye bentu okese bia e wo kyese Winiba patem ho no mu a afi bia amamra ni amane ekwa so se de aboache festival e koso emu enyo mu bowura mkwachi dia na se wansaye bi no kame yese na mu ahemfu a wo mu pe bibi ediewo aburo eni adwembone edi wontiri mu demwo kame yese sa asase no wo mu ni politicians akabo mu a watwa aton edi amachese investors bia wo bebo wuram na lithium se agudie ni bi no ma betu edi afiri ho no mo nenam sa yeso ma de hyebu achese enya de ebe hodu enya adwuma kora wo enya bibia ma wase a yenyan emo ne krono na ahemfo mu Winiba enya afutu constituency no edi kanfo na nanom no a won biri wo mogya ne te pentin kwa ekonko den epe sansase no edi ema enchirima no so mu ye nsi ye twa aton di ye ni politicians e ka bom aboman ya enka mo ma meto esanse mo kura no mo generation no kura atesese do mo beba no akwakọ bibi ti sanya de a mo dwene ho eti enenketezia ne mrante ni kroma adwen papa wo mo timu bu a kire se enya de on betra se ayen han edo mo sesu mo ndem ni fam ensase godu ayetu lithium nso aka ene kwa ye bento kakra aka da ho no no a e wo se nana no mahemfo eni opinion leaders won patam ho no wo mo de eye adwapade de ma enchirima no adwen bone aba won tunu wo pe bibia die wosika de awali nkonyayere wa henkan no wa muso wontena se emomu ntu saa na mo no eti ne Winiba monten so na daje ani posokura nam saye so ama mrahye bedwane di mo mafo afutu Alexander Fenyo Marking edi na no atumi bi ebu a kire se Ramsar site no enya de a wo mo aton ne wo mo ye sa protest no adihye won patam ho no yentie nsem a wodi tudwa ojo kuma baba ibaka open baka ya apochi wo baka tibita masaka titenam we yan mo say ya bia mo control we be tell bia mama wadi ya bibi we ya bi na pan won to na come ndiye ya ji apa na come bia ya please come ala ya bia pan
ya demonstration there ya ti won famum oya last year ya ti this year so ya ti there ya ni forest na oya yakwa kwachi abowum na ya Ramsar site na mo friend bakan na ebia esi krosia ba yakwa kwatiti na mo ni edin what to am green metal resource limited fo na green resource metal resource fo e poi waton ya nche wo ba botui nti yes nde yampin ne yapin nde enya asafosam enye politics asam enye NDC enye MPP enye den omanyin amanfun na yes yampin youth ni yes yampin na ya forest waton
Sir, in the youth of a city, you are not abel, na demonstration, or yet try, na ya the Tia Yam Penifo, say, yeah, not quite, not a forest. the forest.
Anyway, we say no more kind of son, and yes, you will not allow no Adiana Casacran or Matonda Dada. Meetings I would drop in Akosu Jubilee House or President Akuffo. Etina Joma say investors across lithium no. Just one more toy for the ama more. Now the Yakurana sang him for more quiet Bentoni Sasia would run in Swinsua. I was one more bino. Almost your politicians, a cheap. Ena chese se huru kasem abonofusem no wo mu edie anya investors ne aton asase no ede ama wo mu lithium no agudie no wobetu ede fra asase ni mu wo bedue mu a wo bekum na politicians wo patam wo no no ene wona wo wa bam no mo chefa enya asem ketu akora etesi na wini bafo ade hye makanya mu pusum hu no se mo anyere mo ho a manimra mo so na kwaye no ena ho no mu biem ena ene aboacha festival no ho eduru so dia awansan no dada no mu twitwa se ene ne nwoma na aka no na mo befa sa na mo de mu festival esan se enya de mo beku obibia forest mu mo de asem ahemfu etwa towdia muntimi trespassing ko bia kwaye brentom sa mo kwa akwache wansan ni wo ebi wo mu na sanse mi hu deputy majority leader your war parliament honorable Alexander Fenyo Mark and atudwa ene obu ache sense ma hudu bia ene enam so onye chechecheche akoso won impeso aso no Ghana fo yembu nu egu yasum ni yembongu ni ukra bia ni hwanu mu a ewamwo Afenyo Mark sibu achira se na dai abane yabofo sa ayifonso yamambofo sa begi transasi nyina tonwa edi akwa lithium na Ramsar site asase no eyade abandon ani tekwa akosisuo wo de kwadun tansa ebo NDC for wo patam wo se wo mu na ayo hintadi akire ne tachire aswa enketesi ade mranti abokojan ati agumonti so wi akata be se amunya onje kire se na nanu mahemfo ni politicians ato asase no edi ama investor bo ache se no kura bia enim.
The NDC in my constituency has come out with a serious allegation to the effect that government officials, including my office, sat on concern and got the sacred forest of Efutu where we go for deer hunting. A place has been sold for the mining of lithium. I simply want to say that this allegation is false, it's never true, and in fact the Minerals Commission 2 years ago issued a statement to the effect that such an application has not even been received by them, let alone approving for a company to mine lithium in that sacred forest where we hunt for deer during our archery festival. So I just want to set the record straight, put it on record, that there is no such thing. I would want therefore to urge my colleagues in the NDC to focus on the real challenges facing our people so that we engage on issues rather than polluting the minds of people, misinforming and lying. Such a practice does not help in democracy.
Abusuafani ayeti yeyi eye deputy majority leader ewa onwa so ye emrahye bedwane Efutu Alexander Fenyo Mark ene ne kasa ye no wo se NDC fo na ayi ohintadi akire ene wo ye duodum na afi atwa mu no kra ne Minerals Commission e de krata abetu dwa ya no wo mo kyese nya no kra da se Ramsar site hwan mo no wo se kire se ho kra de e hwan mo na kire se ensamafo nyina na no mabosom wo mu didi o enti so mu komu a enya dia ebeyeye ewo kwan bia aso abusuafo ye kwa homa no so na ye ni James Kofi anone akotwetwe enkomo e dia fa nsemi ho na onye kira wo mo eye no wo mo mra hye bedwane Alexander Fenyo Markins bu ache se no kwa bia enim sa James anyumre majo e mo akwa bade bakra kase ebo eso
mejodo mpacho menye correction kakre midi ni ye James Kofi Annan ANNAN.
Okay. Medase pa, medase. Eti ene onya kira mode shas yeni kwan emremu. Botaye etaye kire ni se mo kwaye brentuo bia. Mo bu ache se hode ye nko mo basa je se festival dru. Na bu ache mo kwa akope wansan ya che no. E de aba be hye mo fa. E na mo komu. Mo hunu senyante yese na nanom. Any politicians bia be mo panifo aka bo mo aton de ama investors bia. O mo beti lithium. E ya sanete.
But the man not say, and I am surprised that some people are saying that it is not true. I have already sent some evidence to some of your reporters. There's been a confession. While grants are Green Metal Resources. Concession now what I'm on date November 2023 to November 2026 renewable, and they are permitted there over mining lithium and other minerals. Into so be there catch there on Yanakwara, Namin Panumum Noboa, or Yaza, a buying minerals commission. Nankasa not granted the release, concession, or you know, publishing one Nankasa on a website. Cadastral plan to the extent there, Green Metal Resources and a one parent company or Australia celebrated the granting of the concession to Green Metal Resources. Into evidence now, to be there, I look at the onion of Corano, Onum, no pedo to Odugu, and Mansan win. And I know that I feel I can have a cat onion of Corano. Of course, no government and I want granted them more concession. So I don't expect him to just come and admit it. But although kind of no quality, even when you are faced with the fact, you would deny. Why do you do that? Well, with the no qualification, I didn't know what documents in me. And I echo demonstration, when they pull it down, the more publication of the concession. But me download I have the document.
Eti ansa woka so obi bia obeken ene obi bia so keke some member of parliament ya wasanso kwa deputy majority leader ene ebu ache se ye NDC fo na shekire esan se wose afi atwa mukura no minerals commission e de krata be tudwa ya na waka magana fo nyina so ate se enye no kreda se sa kwa ye bentu asase no wo mo twa de am obi bia so metumu lithium.
Hello.
Mr. Anan, on say, Moen Pineka, was Minerals Commissioner, who bought one day, so we call site, who download you, documents, who do one winner, date, Omushu Saland, no, at the Emasa investor, Korukanan, member of parliament, you watch us say. A young DC for now fabricating that story, no Crebianim.
Well, into documents now, Minerals Commission for what publish you on one website, That document, NDC for no publish or Minerals Commission on website and the cadastral plan now you get no. Also NDC for no cadastral plan now. And sometimes it is not just the name being MP, but you should merit the title honorable. When you are faced with the facts and you are still denying it, it doesn't make you honorable. Because document, it's a public document. You come to Facebook, James Kofianan, me Facebook. You will see there. I've even published the document there. You know, there last year, Minerals Commission tried there. They have not granted any concession, and they will not grant any concession. But they have granted the concession, and we have evidence of the concession. So what is he talking about?
I am for. One more krom so dia na one more kade afa ho one more anim say asase we say die yenkomu basa no e dia na one more kade afa ho.
Well, I am for no na I protest. In fact, even both the Gomwa and the Futu I am for no, they came together to hold a press conference last week, 2 weeks. They opposed the granting of the concession. Last year, so they do the same thing. Excuse me to say, do you think that the Ayinfo are ignorant and they are just fabricating stories? If the Ayinfo themselves have come out to hold a press conference, who are you as an MP who doesn't have a land right to the place to come and say there on Yanokwa?
Na mini won really say Ayinfo nyina to anu mutuo sasa ne de one month na se nya hwan etisa Ayinfo binu mu a o mama politicians aye ohinta de akire twetwa won sasa de ama investors me mese no we de adwapade o mo bo ho ban say yan so afemi o markings e kan bibi say no eti mu be som san se sa forest no anasa sasa no wo bi wure mu mo be pa ne kromfo mo be kɔ no so esan sa afemi o markings say enya de a ye de ama investor bia
yana Ayinfo aka there. obi biara oboko da mo no mu de okaya mining no obe face the consequences nyanso ye ka de ye for yan himfo no de obi biara obobo no musu no be enter the forest in there okaya mining wo no that person or group of persons or company or group of companies obe face severe consequences perpetually until all of us are taken down. We will continue to protect our heritage and to hand over that heritage in its sanctity to our children.
James, yenya osudua kanya ne senka Ghana nsase nyina aseye yensuo ne yakwaye bentuo nyina dai adane desert street konkodai ebire bia wo paye mo an ye wo hono mo why
me da so papa nyami se wo se
abusuafo James Kofi Anan this year prekope ya sa no odi ato no hoso wo se heritage ye obi wa Ashanti region say ya ke ekoye ni mi ka akire mu krom Eastern region kanya ne senka ne kwaye bentuo nyina adane desert
obi se fantifo na brofo asa papa ne pe brofo sempa
fantifo de se no de eja ye wo ma yi ntie de uyi free mu enye yie
yebekọ court nsam so na ansa na yebekọ court no yase amane eboputu pribi fi Asante mantamu ba ni nyina ne se amanyoku ebeka se wi MPP ene NDC free wa wom so tu omudin kakra pa eye CPP amanyoku na enkra ba kire se Asante mantamu regional executives ni nyina no yase CPP mpanifo no wom resign by force na senior by force adamu idie yankwa ahomare so ne yensentrɔ ni pani a wobutu Asante mantamu nkodi komon fifi asem ni mu ya lasha da kwa nwe mu adwo
da kire mejo so
acho bibia bɔkɔ de
Nyankopɔn na do bibia de na akwan
ya da Nyankopɔn ase ade na esi Asante mantamu CPP amayogo mu
yo ka aba me ka se de wusi kan se eye Ashanti regional executives na mo ma resign nya ne sa na mom eye national executives ni na ana council no national executive council no asewo no amomo resign to ma vote of no confidence e wo mo so e wa Asante mantamu ya o meyo mu meeting wa ha na ka she meeting no mo ye na nya asam keto akwa entokwani ne ntokwa ba na we kikikikikikiki za na posifo obam eno na ka ho bi na asabia me ka se no be sistema edunie ana mu vote of no confidence ya ye say the national executive so mo da CPP anu nyina no o mo ja say so mo yo mu nyina afiri office omu emu modin ma party ni ntimi nkosom na many greater
senior wa da ma we dem pa chopa me be say wuti asem no mu biam fitimfiti asem me hada anti ase papa say national executives no that is national executive committee no and force regional executives no more resign na
sabe pepe ena enhye be hia ye e wa Asante mantamu ha no no ye ekosoro na abafom entokwa miatimu makao ano moko tokwa na kwa zo sa na omu eye ni na mu no anede se national executive council committee no HSM ta wo hye national executive se omu eda party no anon dia omu moden e dey say dia omu abotu vote of no confidence e dey atu omu so ma sabe dia oba CPP mu a national executive ni na no omu ache omu amomu resign a omu ni executive biem na mamenne greater aka regional chairman Edema CPP Mr. Opare Addo Ninkomo enjistem gentia omo abotu amomu nyina no every omo ajaso Mr. Opare kwa ba de ba afrefem Ninkomo ajaso okay eja good evening eja na dia na course wa hanu I just say mama abotu vote of no confidence for national executive oh I am pa I didn't say your party challenge national money because of CPP some mobile office for the past 3 years akwa the day abanek and next year regional chairman regional executive na yaba and abagbe na and this is almost one leader and general secretary so ano kidi no one to find that okay the online no be aside and so see amenu kasai regional chairman ayi members here as interim management team regional secretary so be your members here and regional manager so and this is that regional chairman will now be standing over the party someone and every member nipa ba acting chair leader na atutu na mai na yi so that any many year and check down the Bay organization because you no more entity from Flabera. You no more this from Flabera. CPP, for Apple, essentially. If you have said, to be in country, and not CPP no and our leadership in them. And she say in Tapa by your own so that be able to for year. So, moment the woman say in the effective leadership because for 3 years, you're to me organizing constituency election, you're organizing regional election, and money in the highest. If they're Johnny Barnett, then to me standing for a mandate because the leadership for now almost need a regional executive, no more need constituency executive. As I said, it's a table any night. Which I say, if there's a table that that's a magical something. So, say, I know, that's just I take care of. It's almost nominating people from the regional organizers, regional secretaries, and then the regional chairman. Now, I think over 11-member committee to study the affairs of the party from now onwards. We need to quickly rise up. We'll be injuring the power of democracy in this country. Okay, Mr. Corey, chairman at the CPP. Now, no comment, many. Oh, Church of Opinion at the CPP, Aqua, and Como, represents a Cresa, the Abia make us say, Omo Arizan, and also Omo resign. The Omo Arizan and the Mobile Omo A2 Edia Farmers here, Sir Abby, Penfomo, a regional chairman, and near Omo Penfo now, as you almost said, Omo and Mojuma, and to his year. It is Meneno Ebabidin Como, my man, Honoma, and no Ebidin Comacra, Efa Sabri, dear, no home. And more quite by the bar, a crap from Kumasi FM. So, and more quite by the bar, crap from Kumasi FM. Mommy, yes, yes, Sabi, many greater regional chairman, Lidin Kumo, executive union, Mama resign. Send him to say, no, correct. No, call me, I mean, it will be a Juma. The party, Mr. Montaigne. That means okay. We are going to call as the general secretary business. I don't know about my police, almost so that and that's what it is. And it's time for me to rethink. It's time for me to take my next step. Now, it's part time. I think I've done my work. They're making fun here. So what am so meaning there's a year party and fine. But which is not true. It is not true. Party there when you went to Bianca and doesn't be there. Obviously, my yes, go for evidence and nothing. Obviously, with a party that I don't have evidence and nothing is party. I'm gone. I mean, that's I don't think there's any coffee at that time now. But then it's okay, Mammy gentlemen, on a general secretary at the CPP, I mean, you quite Saturday, or more SSA or Finaja, so Saturday, what Jackson said or Finaja. So, then I did back when they say, a name chairperson at the CPP, Edin Como, a blah, Jumadian Aquarian, also says, Nadia said, no question 1 year, or resign. So, be resign quantity on the reason for so, I called them with the bone. But that's one winning into 1 day, Nadia said, or resign. Name, Mammy, young to idea or just say, or the Jumadi at one more. I'm 1 month so come on to be the Numidian commander says, Omudum, Jumadi at all.
Syria, Yabada surprise, no, as Santimantemu, be I potting, Sadias, you know what to say. Baby, Sabi, Omo, a year, that you made the Omo Amoma resign, not for, you know, what Santimantama him cook Masiamu. Name, a fan to quest this year. Maintain who say a better meeting in Shasiano Panina, between Sabi no Sabi, Omo, Edomu to one within Mutese on the Omo and resign here. And to find a question, they say Bibia up to the Amasum J. Abahanamo, Sabi, regional executives, and a Sabi more Hanamo, Argentine party in home, said the Bea, Omotasum be interim executives will meet me, Ashe, Ama party, and so on to ye, at me, Akoye. Syria, that's a pa, what was sending Mamma near Tofa, yet anybody actually, Koswabo Juma, and you may have fancy. Elisha Dakwa, I'm unable to prove your sentimentemu, and what the other Sumia, and say, CPP, I'm a Yoko, Kwame Nkrumah party, and that Kwame Nkrumah, that be the skeleton, that be no Peribaki Kabum, the wood of Baku Papa, some party on the buyer, ene mpadifo a yeyi omnom tuatua no general secretary ne won makeka ho nyina no party no supporters a pass vote of no confidence kire se wo mu ni gidie bia mpadifo nim hyehyɛ
party no leadership national executive leader no ye Nana Akosua Frimpoma Sapon
yes that chairman no
ono ane chairman and general secretary ye Nana ya janto achempem
yes
achempem na say no dia akwa akosia
Nana ya janto ko ahese ni no kasa na se ne wo ahoso ase ne wo ho
oh se nani na se bia utimi se etimi no akono nani na
Enya ba bia ka ko die obetimi nani achemu afafranto na sa
onfene dabi CPP onfene ni nchiremu nko bebia banana ya janto na waye adwuma me de ni hunu because
waye adwuma
waye loud out
yes say
waye loud okasapa
oba ban we
etimi kura de se de ade ni si ban kura no won se me ka se
ahana
bibia anya wan se wo be kom kura na MPP fo na akwa champagne fo na chi because of the way na ya janto eye adwuma de we a wo ye no
na omo yes hamfa so be no benya
so emfa so be ne benya free say
da bi MPP
PMP mu timi kusika MPP di ma wo mu
okay
eko ka MPP di ma wo mu ho na wona na ya janto aso ya wuti TV so wuti radio so
but
abo wo ma chi
some people for the yes no so won't stop na ya janto say obeka na Jµst still
so be ye ne commentator
social commentator
so political activist so ase no wotim no wo ye na adwuma
I see
because ye be invited and ye invite no so ko TV3 so any baby be invite
yeah money this for general secretary of
any political activist ase abodi say social commentator so ase abodi now on nemu anu woko wanu kura so ya omwa because first una na ye pia de ma PULC enka PULC issues bank na ya janto una wosenka ye free from ma kasafa hwane ade abati unya no so no akasa
but you say okoko MP or declare intention so okoko
CPP no ankasa na kokko no abubu agudem ye nto aso na kokko no bubu ye a party like CPP any parliamentary seat ba kokra wo parliament
me do ho am nto omase
akwa akogu se kwa me nkuma kwa constituency kura seat kura no afiri munsa party ni nguye ka kire ye nto aso ne nko yanim
mami akosua Frimpong wo so wo resign me ba fie ni ahwe so ba resign a ya pem so ma yakoyanim yakwa homa ne so ane mranim ni a wo bere ewiase bati buruku so ne pesa wo bi chamotia lawyer George Low yani ni kodim komo asambeya enra ena beto dwase ai hawai mami a oye China ni obetra Ghana betu garam say ma enam so yensu ase bebrebe court trance a wode kwadu entrance wachechire bo na pampam nyina hususuaso aba na wieye ne wonka nyina ne se emra no de ade hwe na pampam nyina edino enu nti onkonkwo twirim prusan emfie 9 ne fa 148,000 Ghana cedis emra won mu gina so ye ne yesi old legal regime emra no sa emra ne de ewo Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2015 Act 900 sa emra na omo ye no so obi busu a obetimi akodam up to emfie enum na nansanya omo ye sa emra ne mu sesaye na sa emra ne mu sesaye no eye Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2015 Act 995 obidi sansamone yibia obetimi akwakodam emfie besa duonunum na sankianfa old regime hyehyɛ na anya dwuma de a kamami kemfie se ne de be manwo Ghana fo dodo no atwoma no abia so kyerɛ sɛ obi abedi samone sei Ghana obi onye Ghana ni abaham yensu asɛe a na ye komani mfie a emfie 9 emfie num de enye 4.5 years dabi ti Ghana fo bu afu penai Godfrey de bu Adame Attorney General of the Republic ade atodwa sɛ nya Ghana fo aka no wono susu gitum enti wo tumirika kwa appeals court akwa appeal asem ha yese ma menem fie ye de ma no ye betumu a ensuo atati awie en wo peso ye sei ebe ye na se be ye a ni nyina so pampo en sen lawyer George Low anymere mu adwo
meji usu kache
ye da se onye ho braje so asem atwiri wonie enra na Aisha wan ne nsam ni nyina eba na wie ye so onkoda fiase mfie num en fie 9 ne fa en sentua 48,000 Ghana cedis fine na Ghana fo dodo no abonno so emfie de mama me no na dodo na hwekwa se bia ko benya aboro ne chen so sa akra esan so bo a wode hwe na pampam nti enei Attorney General enso kasa foforo so beko yani ka hwe di sei mama no ni dwuma obedi ye ne so bo a de bo no no eni mfie a court de man no mo am ya mranim fo sei no mudori mu asu kwa etesen
yo catch me that in chia weti fu nyina one there are two things are happening. First of all, law and I say mra omudi ebo Aisha 1. According to Attorney General, the all can say about offenses our committee between 2015 and 2017. And at that time, when I saw 2019 amendment in by, inti onu ma dream sa law no na say and sa subordinate na say the bono. And a judge no so sa enu so na original ya o ma 4 years 6 months no. Because maximum under that law 5 years. If you wish from that perspective, and I know inquire, but Attorney General also feel say maybe at the time of the trial, maybe a new law no are effective. Question is can the law take retrospective effect? And no a matter of interpretation in the matter of laws. And into the Attorney General can say or court of appeal or appeal against the decision. And also no a fine opportunity I will share the court of appeal in the Mecca. And yes, in one vein the judge was right because Subo born in law now born no. This is never idea because it's 5 years Roman 4 years 6 months plus fine. It is judge na but under new law no dear and Obenya 10 years 12 years all the way to 15 years they are misunderstood fan crack on. It is the court of appeal, Rebecca. At least for me, it's a fine opportunity. I bet testy law.
Eti dia wo kan say judge ya wodi asem wei na o ma ne mfie nan ene fa na Ghana fo bebre ebonwo so no emra no wodi so pepepe esan say emra dada ne de ne kire say obi di sa fom so na ya ma no emfie ma na boro so ana ese onya emfie no
judge de wodi ko dan anim no obedi na obedi ama o and in fact enye eweyi nkwa you see prosecutors no omo ade bi omo ye who say possessing of say armed say who kratuo a won license here and also no ko mrani ma there are two regimes abakuye lower than the other. There are a couple of laws like that raising issues with it to the bia so we corner prosecution here friendly now with the old one in biabo ukwa ebetimi anya fine cry na uko ebi so omo the other law bi so na the ball wa ukwa ebetimi adembe 5 years 10 years. So there are a few only of laws like that. But in this particular case, it will be interesting what the Court of Appeal will see because according to all the information in the public domain, the Omudi Court down judge
Eti lawyer na say ni de yentimi mua esan say ya wo case studies a wodo bi wo no a emra atake retrospective effect do te say ya wey Attorney General Court test ya wey your case studies bi wo no a ba ne sa no wo mutumi ensesa ye wo ma na ye nya bibia sa pen
not the best of knowledge but there are and Namika said there are a few challenges in there. Who say Attorney General said the law the suborno the ball ma menu de na from so awaye from between 2015 and 2017.
La George Lo me no asem yemfa wonsi ye de ni bedi a chie ni ahwe Attorney General ba o ko akona ni me ahwe de be kwa kosi enwe das pa the lawyer George Lo emusem
amai Ghana mra shebedwefie no emra awodo bi wono ma wama pass wama jetum de aka no say President Akuffo ebe gina ni tumi say de mamra no ehye ni kutupa no ne wode ne nsa be hyase Criminal Offences Amendment Bill 2023 and a Ghana Forces Amendment Bill 2023 na nanu ada President Akuffo krata tentente akwa ma parliament achiame hine ne dom se sa emra wenu a wama pass no so de ne nsa be hyase pa de eyade a ebeye din na ansa na ya krata we be free president honomo akọ parliament house na ekamia say speaker of parliament right honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford backbone e de ho sema ba be tudwa se wonim de president Akuffo woje ene twentwen so a wo twentwen ya sa bill ahodo mienu a parliament afuaso no wode ne nsa ebe hyase na president Akuffo buache se constitutional consensus bi hono ma emrane fa bi wo hono mo a twene san wo dwene ho dwendwendwen a de ekosi nyinara ne se sa amra we de enya de a wo betimi de nsa hyase na no na NDC mra hye bedwane edi mo manfo wo Medina wo sanse human rights lawyer Francis Xavier Susu edna no di sema tudwa na obuache se sa emrane mienu ya president Akuffo se won fa ne nsa enhyase na yebo apaye ene atiri modien na o criminal offences amendment bill ya wo mo eye no ebua ama wo mo ayebo wo mo baye witchcraft ya wo when it comes in centers ahodo yetimi din crofon pabro ma me ya na friend said entai they say fishia mienu amiensa chiri nie ene no jesie bodwa di ma mi pabro prepra no a wo fa ni pakom yo nyankopon dia ene na enu anase na se hukasem bi se sanso ekoso ya chese ukoko no de region hono mo dia eyade se hukasem ekokoso pa yebu obi bayi ababa wabi abrante bi siso wade bosu na enye ye wa fefa ba ne ye tunifuo bo bra ye otutu anamo yo oh won fi kura ene ababa wa onyim ya rabasa no wayi wanyim ya rabasa be man so nkrofo won twetwedei edu won tiri pempem se daachi bia no opesa brabo si ye se bra no ansi ya oh abriwa bi wo fie no wo kodi ni mpabro enti sa criminal offences amendment bill na wa mo parliament agye atum no se president timidi ne nsa hyase a wona ye bo wo mu baye ema ye pam wo mu afiri wo mu fie don wura musa which comes ahodo no akwa bo wo ho adwa no sankrofo no ye betimi abo ho ban ena Ghana Armed Forces Amendment Bill no so no se bia soja ni bia fum wo kwan bi suo no ne ye se death penalty ye bo wukumfo ama ye sakra ye wo mu se ye bo ni kumfo se de oso won fa won san hyase yenti lawyer Francis Xavier Susu ne nsimo de to dwobu ache se ade a president aye no ehu ne nipa bi a pese ebo won ho ban obi oso ye human rights lawyer on pese human rights no je se betimi aye adwuma e wo kwan bia eso.
We visited the presidency, and the presidency even assured that we should have a cross-party approach to passing this bill. So what changed after the bill had been passed? Now, we recall that the death penalty bills were two. One was removing death penalty from the Criminal Offences Act, which he has assented to. So all those on death rows, we are now working for them to be removed from death row and committed to life. And the bill that seeks to remove death penalty for the Ghana Armed Forces, the president, who is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, is refusing to sign the bill that is introducing one most important reform in the Armed Forces law since 1962. So for me, it baffles me that the president is citing constitutional issues. So all this while, where has the president been? All these constitutional issues have not been with us. I believe that what the president is doing is a deliberate effort to frustrate the laws that have been passed by this parliament, and it is very, very untenable. It's unacceptable. I don't believe that it's a good practice that will aid our democracy.
And what you honorable Xavier Susu eto asubie no obuate say hey ye kukuru mpani ni yabaswa Ghana Armed Forces Amendment Bill 2023, Criminal Offences Amendment Bill 2023, Parliament, Afwaso, President Francis Sia, also Amubua, Ehodu, and LGBTQ+++, and then President Akuffo, and the two announced as a woman, and I wash near a woman, and in Adan Kamfua. Will watch us say, President is true, as I sent you, Bekofi. Now, some many people are on the Sakosha. Na so okofia wonu ahwe boni oni ni ministers kenoforiata ene abusuafo won madi wo man na mra bi wonu de se akwa ase a na okọ opposition na se bia obi afo ne atwi na boa so a na yakotu Akuffo constitution Akuffo bill no se na ne hwe no man democracy ke bamin kebi no want to tuna jeje mu wan fa ni agro.
Maybe because I am an opposition member of parliament introducing these bills. Remember that this parliament will continue to exist.
in the future we are developing the jurisprudence of parliament where private members can actively engage in bringing very important legislations that will change the course of this country. Tomorrow, if there are other members of parliament that strongly believe that there are aspects of our laws that must be reformed, and they bring them, go through all the processes and get them passed, another president will then say that I'm not interested in assenting to this bill because perhaps it wasn't introduced by somebody from my side. And in my view, that would undermine our democracy.
Anania Sam George to wajim na we kura pa ya de bo wa ma ya bo mo so bo so mo ya bai foi esansa Francis Xavier Sosu chese we a private member bill ona chese was sponsor into was one sign na LGBTQ+++. Enya dia president ni sabesha ase kura Medina NDC mrashebe Jenny Francis Xavier Sosu ne ene yete no
ayuno si abem kase boy shano so say ye beche muska wo so eye Jµst kacha de promotion no a ye wi kase bona na ye hu agum ene so ye bie machine nimpa sami gesi mu asase ye gina kira eye yegusu a ye renti bomode ne pa se wo so obehwe na wo de ho ahyem ya pem so ma yakọ ensem foforo mu empempra ya kasai principal da Farouk College of Education enwo wanchi bonomantem owura Wahab Swalihu ene ade adisodie bi atudwai na adisodie ni nyina ne se ewiase nya ba Akuffo ena ne abrewa nya wose nyina ne se empempa ye kasai enka ye nyusu get fund sika ye de hwe yempuntunwuma infrastructure ne ade no na yenhia no pepepepepepepepe se beya wono a wo musabeka bi nusu betimi ade ayempuntuo ewo institutions ahodo atete sa nyina mu na wachasa eneniama wama sasem we so ne se wodi kopia mu awo institutions de bremu a kwaya na efa so eche get fund sika no me kire Ghana Education Trust Fund sa sika no kwaya efa so aye cha no ya na ya de babia e pampa so de babia ye bom ebinum timi nya kase ebinum timi nya fia bi tisan ma bia num enti aba ni se ya won me benya fia no wo mutumi entretre wo nkwa ban mu na eba ni se so a na akwaya sasisie esisie so ba na dwuguro mu pe na da ne puma twede ana twede puma enti abani se no wasrese wo mo hwan ni sa na o de sa se mo yira tudwa ebra na o mo ye maiden congregation ceremony school na fe kra ena suafo ni bi wo mateto ma wo mo wi o mo beba bonten na no menida ena o mo ye sa enhyiamu de ma wo mo enipa wo mo graduate ye na wo mo de degree beto metri so 526 students na emu makumaku 272 mema ana 254 ma principal Farouk Farouk College of Education one and somebody to Johnny Bini.
Staff attrition. There's a very high attrition rate for greener pastures among the staff of the college. Some staff members, particularly who attain the terminal PhD degrees, couldn't leave the universities. Others leave for other institutions. I've already lost 3 staff in recent time due to the recent exodus of teachers and nurses to the United Kingdom and United States of America. And I hear others are on their marks, ready to leave. Admissions is that of infrastructure. As you can see, we inherited a facility which was designed and constructed as a basic school. As a result, most of our facilities do not measure up to the tertiary institutional standard. Some of the facilities are either inadequate or non-existent. There are only 2 small-sized staff bungalows inherited from the then basic schools. The rest of the staff members, including the principal, commute from town and the surrounding communities to work on daily basis. Some existing facilities have to be partitioned to make room for key offices and classrooms.
Omo ni infrastructure bebre. Enti awon de sradia na ote se wodi to dwa se wo mo hia bi school bus ene ne yakeka ho nyina se be ya transportation wonsam ebe ya kama e dia bo school no na guest speaker okopie mo dwumade no ase Professor Nail Mohammed Kamil ono wo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology na what say Farouk College of Education o ma ya de pa say wo the first college of education wo mo kire Arabic se course e wo school mu ho wo say suafo no fo mo hu mo fi su Arabic ni ye say e hom fa so e ye puduo.
Now education in particular is the only thing, if not anything else, that can help in national development. You cannot have a national development where you don't have teachers to educate, to teach people how to manage the larger classrooms, to teach people how to be innovative in putting knowledge in people's head, to teach people about behavior. Education or teaching is not just about telling someone A and repeat A, but education, the proper education is how to teach a person to learn and to unlearn a bad culture. So to learn something or to unlearn a bad thing is what we call education, and therefore teaching is at the helms of it.
Professor Nail Mohammed and our tenant na Buromanta Muswafo Justina Ousu Banahine, what is a copy more and watch us and summer. One more kanyina wate na or catch from say a buy I committed pa buy I crowd so babuamo ama infrastructure won sama wabubisano wo said to me aka kadia on be ni na bekron wan so was science say one ma eba bonte say graduates no was so ada ba biada abai be postu amodo mato say ya kurasi o say ya kuromo say ya dukuromo omo hwe sonko mo ntwetwe to ase.
As we celebrate the accomplishments of the graduates, we must also reflect on the broader impact of the teacher on national development. Teachers are catalysts for progress, empowering individuals with skills and knowledge needed to contribute meaningfully to socio-economic development of every country. Without a teacher, we cannot develop the human resource base of our country, and countries around the globe are not exception. In view of this, it is important and duty-bearing to accord the teacher every respect and dignity. In this regard, I wish to employ all teachers to be of high spirits.
Justina Usu Banahene wano ya Buromanta Muswafo na woka say.
Afi 2023 kokogua na se Nyankopon adom bwana se 2024 de yetwa wiya de yaka kire ne se January 2025 will be a gene certificate of survivor. Esa say ye dia kumpa e wo man Ghana mu President Akuffo nsem na esa sa fit 2024 eya abatuo afe na ho bambo ensem ye bobo no a police fo aka chi ne kogu ntino Inspector General of Police Dr. George Akuffo Dampare wadi ato dwa say security agencies no ato abasakon so obefa kwanwese nyina da so na wo man Ghana ya ho hie bremu ye kom bremu enipa esi apini nyina da emu no de aka ye de bu ye ho ban eya somdwe won betimi abo ho ban ewo election year emu na de odi to dwa nyina da no se enya de abambo egina tuku ahodo wo man Ghana ha se no wo mo de asomdwe apam no ebedi akwa o mo fa ngwa atropre na kakra aka ya chirase ne ye di edu ye ho ye di hohwa ye ho ewo African countries no entimi anto subrumu ene ye nei African countries neighboring countries ube hu se ne atwe no amosre o man Ghana economy na atiti apansami o man Ghana sidi na aseye wo man ne ni ada ne abutue nenso mo kan na kwakosi ade ba koso nenso wo mo wasomdwe ya womu NBA. Dr. Akuffo Dampare din se wenyina tudwa ene hyiamudia wodo bi koso electoral commission chairperson Jµst, chief of defense staff CDS womu nyina ehyiamu ne entie nsem a wodo tudwa wo hye manfo bose Ghana for ye da ye na de seat election 2020 ya ye kwakum ni pa wotwe ema president Akuffo ado be ye mampani no wo bu a kire se next year ebinsi
I want to give you an assurance, you speak anyway, I want to give you an assurance that we will keep ensuring that is conducted. Peace, security, law and order. So that Ghana, our beloved country, at times they say Ghana, our motherland. But if you are patrilineal inclined, it is all right, Ghana, our motherland. But if you are patrilineal inclined, then Ghana, our fatherland. So, whichever way we look at it, we are only one Ghana. And we sit here, collectively as professionals and as citizens and patriotic one of God, we will do whatever it takes to let the country to continue to be at peace with itself, and we will not compromise on this.
Inspector General of Police Dr. Akuffo Dampare de ono de e fa election hu kwa de o kan me jinidi rough sanse by election sisi e wona breso no e koso e wasundue kwan so politicians ebo wontimu po political party bi bo wontimu pa Dr. Akuffo Dampare ne mema e ka wo mu edu ogudem unlike previous IGP fo adwuma no mo ya edu by election na etuo ni apia na eja na moje aguo no enye Dr. Akuffo Dampare nti waka ne say ya Ghana fo hu say eni daso wom na ni nyina dam no chairperson electoral commission wada no Jµst wono so to dwa no acha say Ghana ha say na ye wo no akwa bi say nkrofo plan say efri sa mere ye kwa kopimisa abatu obrem ni abatu achi no ade e friend say violence usuba na be kire ebetimi asi e wo man Ghana abatu obremu eno osi asan nkrofo ne bossa apofi no se ne ebe ye institutions ahuduo bi electoral commission ni police ne any other security agencies no just edu anim ebetimi atwitwi form eno wa ye no osi an say politicians any supporters na mo pe power no one person of when you send another so no more do really power. This one is coming from Jµst. I was orienting some of the two. We
are all well aware of the great security threats we face today where elections are concerned. The evidence of threats to our security confront us on a daily basis. Indeed, elections have become the lifeblood of our society, and people eat, drink, and breathe elections 24 hours a day. We do witness this from the dialogue on our radio and TV on a 24-hour basis. The quest for power today has become so fierce, and nobody and nothing is spared in the quest to attain power. Indeed, in the bid to capture power, our politicians and their supporters use all manner of methods to achieve their goal. In the wake of this, our security and safety are not spared. Based on past experiences, it is now clear that we cannot take any election for granted. Gone are the days when we could take lightly the security arrangements for non-competitive elections, such as the upcoming district assembly election. Presently, one of the major challenges we face is that whereas the unrest and violence experienced in elections in the early 2000s and the early 90s were birthed out of genuine causes and disagreements, what we witness today is a predetermined, well-orchestrated strategy to unleash violence before, during, and after elections for the sole purpose of undermining the credibility and integrity of elections and denting the image of institutions such as the Electoral Commission, the Ghana Police Service, and other security agencies.
I was here for where Jµst and Aka no say omo orchestrated plans and plot to the go many more say. One kasa tena say we say 2024. Obi antena say e mani me declare wrong results bia. Aye. So it me declare results pa election day after election. Na ya calculate ya the win ye no anya 50+1. Na show office. E wo ha na de 10 aka ho. Na akwani mu kakra. Na what will be there so now it's me the six figure results now they buy be pim samiri Jµst and you prepare yourself because that a common brain party election 2024 no obi antnase unless NDC for betnase asure hands ama de oye no waye bim abusafo ni nyina dan kan for chief of defense staff Vice Admiral Set Amroma and onu so to dwan wacha say Ghana forces no almost 2024 general elections we techire we play supportive role nye dey see 2020 election na so dey for kunkum ni pan say IGP amiati asese election 2024 no wonu ankasa at a special task force for elections no odu amoko so hu soja ni bia omu a oyekromfo fa baabo na pampem because ohia soja fo so okaso embra so ohia soja fo a ombebem etina same Vice Admiral Set Amroma so ekano so mo techie no mo hwede police ni other security agencies ni beye se to de den ye frɛ military ni se wo mo mra ena abehu wo mu eti se do mo dikan ya wo mo hyɛ bono no wo mu nyina se Ghana nkwaso Ghana mpuntuo enti Ghana for 2024 obiana ona